here. Thank you so much, Marla, for all of your examples of just sharing Jesus with people. It's such a great thing for our age group, the groups that we're working with, because they really need, it's really that time of year and that time in their lives when they're ready to make a real commitment. So just so you guys know, because you probably don't, on the back of, we have station leader schedules and group schedules. On the back of all of them is a map of where everything's happening. And they're in our youth room at North Salem Center. It's called the Let's Come to Jesus room. And that is where Marla and Jan?
Yes, Jan.
Will be. And those students will be bringing you guys as, now is it usually just the captain of the group that brings the kids in, or how does that really happen?
We've seen it work different ways. You know, depending on how many want to come, it's usually good to leave one member of their team. Oh.
Will you come up here and say it so everyone can hear you? Sorry, I don't know, so I'm just learning.
Okay. Well, the crew leaders could decide among themselves which one maybe is going to take the kids in. There have been times where if a whole bunch wanted to come at once, but not the whole group, they had to decide who'd be best to leave sitting with the kids in the station leaders session, and you know, so
right.
It can be
awesome. So it could be a crew leader or a junior crew leader. If you're an adult captain, please stay with your group and designate a junior crew leader or a crew leader to take that child to the counselor when you feel like, or the Let's Come to Jesus room, when you feel that's an appropriate time in the day. Let's not miss these opportunities. They're so great. Looking at our enrollment of our children, we have kids, we have a good 20% that don't have a home church. So I make the assumption, because I'm a kids pastor, that the kids that I'm talking to all the time know Jesus. But let's try to take away those assumptions and just know that we're loving on these kids, and when they open themselves up to us, to be available to them. If you know you are a station leader, will you raise your hand? Am I missing two? Okay, James is not here, and neither is, okay, perfect. I am just now meeting you. Remind me of your name?
Hi, I'm
Cammie, wonderful, thank you. So that is, these schedules for station leaders are just who's going to be and where they're located.
You might have to sign it out in blood.
This is a good segue now to talk about what will be in the captain's bays and the crew leader's bays. Because the captain will be responsible for their age. So let's just use my mom, Miss Jean, as an example. She's going to be responsible for all the first graders. The first graders will be split up into 3 color groups. Look at that, first grade. 3 color groups, orange, blue, and purple. And a crew leader, which is the younger ones, will be responsible for a crew, or a group. The crew leader will be responsible for their group. So, does that make sense? Any questions? Okay, so when they will have this clipboard, just so you guys know, every child in their group will be listed, printed on here. If it's highlighted, it means they have an allergy. So then there will be a sheet back here that will have their names and their allergies on there. And we're just doing food allergies, so some kids, and maybe bees, we'll figure that out. But the allergies are prevalent. We've got a few penicillin allergies, those won't be on there. But you guys will also have this, the captains, and this is not like super fun to talk about, but it is important. If we ever had an emergency, we want to make sure that we are counted for all of our children and all of our people. So if we were in a situation where, not lockdown, I don't want to use that term, well, if you have all of your kids and you know you have everyone you're responsible for, you just hold up the green in your group when you have everyone in that situation. If you don't have all your kids, it's okay. Show us red so that we can help make sure everyone is accounted for. Okay, so this will be on the back of just the captain's clipboards. So So that's captains. There's also like hand sanitizer and Kleenex and stuff in here. But here is the crew leaders clipboards. So every crew leader, you guys saw how like first graders had their colors, orange, blue, and so this is the orange crew. Oh, these are different characters, sorry. They will all be the same character. So let's say Josiah, is responsible for all of his kids. Their names will be printed here, they'll be highlighted for their allergies. He's responsible for making sure all of his kids get signed in and all of his kids get signed out before they leave. So the parents will come to their strip over here in their group with their color, put them in the right spot, find their name, sign them in, and then at the end of the day, they'll be in that exact same spot, and your job as the crew leader is to make sure the parents get them all signed out. Do not leave unless all your kids are signed out, okay? If a child somehow is not with you and not signed out, fine, talk to your captain, talk to a leader, but let's make sure that this is taken care of. Once all of your kids are signed out, then check out with your captain. So come to your captain and say, oh, my kids have been picked up. Can I go? And they will say, sure. And, oh, these are on there too, so if you were in just your smaller groups. But everyone stays together. So everyone in first grade transitions together on the map, does everything together. They just have their captain and their crew leaders all the same. There's also on the map, I think everyone has one, there is right here, it's our Mother's Lounge, it's downstairs at the Norristown Center. This is new this year. There's a first aid station. So we're not going to put Band-Aids on anybody or like ice or treat injuries because we need a report written up. So just if there ever is an injury, there's a first aid station. It's downstairs in the Norristown Center, right next to the Imagination Station room and the restrooms. So if anything comes up, that's where you go. We'll have a person stationed there to help fill out forms and treat any injuries, and she is a nurse. Perfect. So that you guys won't have to worry about any of that. I think, do we have any junior crew leaders here? A junior crew leader would be a 6th grader?
I feel like we should have junior crew leaders.
Ella, Isaac, or Caden?
Who is it?
Ella, Isaac, or Caden?
Okay, no.
Ella, Young, Isaac, Caden, Thomas?
Okay. No.
Okay. So that will be an issue.
All vacations.
All of my crew leaders then will have their bag, and in their bag will be Kleenex and hand sanitizer and their clipboard with their kids that they're responsible for. Perfect. I kind of skipped over because I didn't have my blue list here, but thank you so much for filling out the paperwork, watching the policies and procedures, sending in a picture. Some of you guys, thank you. I was a little bit all over the place with that, so thank you for doing that. If you haven't, no big deal. The policies and procedures video is like 45 minutes, and a lot of it is like for the whole church. So it talks about reporting injuries and all of that kind of stuff. We have the first aid room for that, so please use that to your advantage and never be alone with a child in a room. The simple things that you guys should know, but just watch that video, let me know so I can check it off your list. Background checks are only for adults 18 and over, so if you haven't done that, I think everyone's good. Everyone's fantastic.